Wrestling fans, if you like what you've seen, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also don't forget to ring that bell.
See you again in the very near future. Coming up now, more recent times. We take you back just a couple of months when we return. Chris Carter against Calypso Jim. Superfly and two of the most fabulous proponents of that particular maneuver, El Bracero and the Polynesian Wildman, set to collide here in the ring in a Superfly match.
Yes, Terry, and the only way that you can win that match is if you jump off of that top rope and Superfly your opponent. Pins don't count. Nothing counts except that Superfly.
Well, both of these men all set for action here in peak condition and set to go at it in the Superfly match. Supermax El Bracero in the ring against the Polynesian Wildman. And attack from behind here, the Polynesian Wildman. Puts the moves on Bracero, scoops him up, slams him hard to the mat. And right across the throat, referee Terry DeMore is there. Bracero head first into the turnbuckle. The Polynesian Wildman getting the best of El Bracero in the early moments of this Superfly match. Of course, El Bracero has made his reputation out of the high-flying moves. I've actually seen him walk those ropes. He walks the top rope.
Unbelievable.
That's just an indication of the incredible balance and agility possessed by El Bracero.
He does. He has so much athletic prowess, Terry. It's fantastic to see him in action, and I think he's going to be pulling out of this initial heat right now, and we'll see some of that action.
The Polynesian Wildman dropped a heavy forearm across the chest of El Bracero. Look at the look on that guy's face. Not a friendly kind of a guy. The Polynesian Wildman with some words for some of the fans at ringside. He's got Bracero stretched throat first over that top rope as the referee counts away. Bracero backs into the corner. Once again at ringside, Muhammad Jihad Saad.
Terry, what's he doing here again? What is he? Now he's got this man under his power. What is he becoming, another Jerry Graham or something here?
Another man in the stable of Muhammad Jihad Saad is the Polynesian Wildman. And just to bring some of the fans up to date, Muhammad Jihad Saad has been put out of wrestling for several months. It wasn't an incident which occurred in the wrestling ring. Rather, Muhammad Jihad Saad back in Lebanon fighting the Holy War, something he's talked about many times on television. I don't know if we really thought he actually did it, but by gosh, he did. He went back there and he took a bullet into his upper thigh. And he will be out of action for at least another 2 months or so. In the meantime, acting as a manager.
You know what, Terry? I don't know which is more dangerous, him in the ring or him out of the ring.
Well, he can definitely make it tough on a man from either location. Bracero whipped into the corner. The Wildman follows in. Clothesline caught him right across the neck. And a big smile on the face of Muhammad Jihad Saad at ringside as the Polynesian Wildman lets fly with one. Bracero down on his luck so far in this match. His neck stretched across that middle rope now, dangerously close to Muhammad Jihad Saad.
Terry, how does Muhammad Jihad Saad communicate? First he had the Prince Mama Muhammad from Africa. Then he's got the Polynesian Wildman from the islands. How does he communicate with these people?
That's a good question. And the Wildman missed.
That hurt.
Shoulder first right into the turnbuckle, and that will put the brakes on him.
That took some steam out of him, Terry.
The Polynesian Wildman does speak some English.
Does he?
The two of them, Saad and the Polynesian Wildman, neither one of them are exactly Rhodes Scholars in that area, but obviously do communicate in some, albeit primitive kind of a way.
Most of the time, their wrestling is primitive.
Yeah, exactly. Bracero thrown right out of the ring by the Polynesian Wildman. Saad is right there. Watch out. Saad making sure the referee's back is
the ref's turned to him, yeah. He doesn't see it. What's going on over there, Terry?
And Bracero's trying to catch Saad. Bracero came right after Saad when Saad tried to get to him. Now both men on the outside. Bracero's head driven into the mat. Referee puts the count. They've got to a count of 10 to get back in. And the Wildman and El Bracero going at it on the outside, on the floor. And Bracero, shoulder
he took a hard one.
right into the middle post.
He really did. It shook. It shook.
Bracero tossed back into the ring by the Polynesian Wildman.
Look at him shaking hands over there. Look at him over. Two of a kind.
I hope they don't think they've got this thing won yet.
Oh, yeah. We haven't seen anything yet. We haven't seen anything yet. Yeah,
Wild
that's
Man,
good.
little flexion of pose for the fans, generally unappreciative. The Wild Man. The whip is on again. Bracero got out of
Here
the
we
way,
go.
And he
Here
cuts loose.
we go.
And look at him. Fist after fist.
Here comes the payback, Terry. Look
Bracero
out.
with a flying mare puts the Wild Man down.
Look at the moves. Look at the speed.
Somersault right across the chest. All his weight.
Unbelievable. The crowd
Back
wants
to
it,
the
Terry,
fans.
and he's giving it to him.
You bet they do. And Bracero giving back a little of the treatment that he got earlier.
Uh-oh.
And going after Saad.
Look at him
Almost
run.
got
Look
it.
at him run.
Saad's taking quite a chance. He can't run.
That's exactly right. He may lose another leg.
He can scurry, but he can't run.
This one will be in the Mexican War, not the Holy War.
Exactly.
Well, as the Cowboy told you at the beginning of the match, the only way this bout can be won is when one man superflies his opponent off the top rope and pins him. And we've got more to come. We're going to see the conclusion to that match in just a moment. However, I think, as we've been mentioning during the commentary, Muhammad Jihad Saad is definitely a factor on the outside.
Ooh, he is, Terry. You know, I've had my bouts with that Jihad Saad fella. And ooh, that Paris makes me mad, Terry.
You can get under your skin, can't he?
He can.
I'll tell you, like a little tsetse fly, isn't he?
Cactus bird.
And we're going to return with the conclusion in just a moment. During the conclusion of the Superfly match, but also that Saad on the outside of the ring. And I know you've had plenty of battles like that, having to keep your eyes on Saad.
Oh, I'll tell you, Terry. He had his work cut out for him.
We're going to take you back now, fans, for the exciting conclusion.
Bracero, leg drop. And kicked off by the Polynesian Wildman.
Look at this.
Cartwheel out of the way. And Bracero with an excellent move. What a fabulous display of his considerable talent as Saad protests on the ring apron. The Wildman hurled through the ropes and down to the floor. And that's what the people wanted to see. They don't like to see the shabby treatment that the Wildman has been giving to El Bracero here.
Well, it has been shabby, but he's getting it back in threefold. Uh-oh. El Bracero came off the top rope and gave it to him right on the floor. Now he's chasing the boat around, Terry. Look at him run. It looks like Muhammad Jihad Saad has skates on.
Saad, watch out now. The Polynesian Wildman is coming around from the reverse side, but Bracero's too smart for that. Going to try to Pearl Harbor him from the back end there. Bracero back into the ring. The referee will put the count on the Polynesian Wildman.
I think El Bracero, Terry, is ready for action. And all I see is one man out there flexing.
Now the Wildman taking a few minutes here to get his composure back. But watch out, coming in from behind again, but Bracero definitely on his toes. Bracero would like, of course, Bracero and Muhammad Jihad Saad have had a lot of trouble, a lot of bad blood between them in the past as well. And Bracero knows full well what he's got to face with Muhammad Jihad Saad at ringside. Bracero continuing the argument with Muhammad Jihad Saad, who is a definite distraction at ringside. Again, both men in the ring. Test of strength. Nope. Polynesian Wildman showing the folks how powerful he is.
A lot of talk, Terry, no action. This Polynesian Wildman talks a good game, but we're going to see what happens now.
Well, he can definitely back it up. That's for sure. He's got quite a reputation. He is, as you know, travels frequently back and forth between the Midwest and Hawaii.
He does have one incredible reputation out there for punishment and pain.
He does. They can't have a card there without the Polynesian Wildman on it. Chest is... Nope. Miss. Drop kick. And the Wildman down. Oh, what hit me? Wildman wasn't ready for that.
I don't think so, Terry. You know he wants to shake hands. Look at that corner. Muhammad Jihad Saad and the Polynesian Wildman.
What a pair.
Terry, you want to take home to your mother for dinner, right, Terry?
I will. They face off again in center ring here in this Superfly match. Chinlock by the Wildman with a forearm. Puts Bracero down. Happy with himself now. And again, he drops Bracero. Again, remember, the only way this match can be won is with the use of the Superfly.
We haven't seen that yet, have we, Terry?
Big body slam by the Polynesian Wildman, and we might see it now. Polynesian Wildman, yes, sir.
He's going on the ropes, Terry.
Now, if he puts that Superfly on, that will probably be it for El Bracero. We could see the ending quickly, but Bracero's getting to his feet. He's over to the corner, and he grabs the Wildman and slams him. Oh, yeah. Bracero putting the boot. Here comes a body slam by the Supermex, El Bracero.
I think the spark plug has been ignited, Terry.
You got it. Bracero climbing the ropes. But the Wildman is there, and he returns the favor to El Bracero. Big body slam.
He hurt. Boy, that hit hard. This ring just shook.
From 9 or 10 feet in the air, and you know what Bracero is feeling. You can imagine. Big chop by the Wildman puts Bracero down onto the ring apron, out onto the floor. Again, Muhammad Jihad Saad is there, and he clubs him with his boot. He's clubbing away at El Bracero.
The ref doesn't see it either.
Referee might suspect it, but he can't do a thing unless he sees it. El Bracero in a bad way, having been clubbed a couple of good ones, and here comes the Polynesian Wildman.
He's bleeding, Terry.
He's been cut open.
He's drawn blood.
So Bracero is in a bad way now.
I wouldn't doubt that Muhammad Jihad Saad had some spurs on those boots to draw some blood from him.
Bracero slammed on the floor by the Polynesian Wildman. Boy, at this point, I don't know if El Bracero is going to have the strength to put on to do the Superfly, even if he does make it back into the ring.
He is in a bad way, Terry.
Bracero shoulder first into that ring post. Referee putting the count on him. In the meantime, Saad breaking up the count in his argument with the referee. Bracero thrown back into the ring, and I'm concerned about him now. He's taken a lot of punishment during the match, not to mention those clubs by the boots of Muhammad Jihad Saad. The Wildman is there, the big club. Double fist in the back of El Bracero. And the Wildman working away at that injury to the forehead of El Bracero.
Look at Saad. He's loving every minute of it, Terry.
The Wildman punching away at that injury. And I don't know if Bracero's going to be able to recover from this.
Well, he may have some steam left, Terry. We have to wait and see.
As we have seen Bracero come back many, many times from the brink of defeat.
That's true.
And we can only hope that he can muster up the energy necessary to do it here. The Wildman very confident now. He's drawn first blood in this match.
If I was the Polynesian Wildman, I wouldn't play around.
The Wildman clubbing away at El Bracero at the injury on the forehead. Working away, just making things worse here as Saad is right there. And El Bracero again out on the floor. He's been out there several times during this match, and here comes the Wildman after him again. Come on, referee. Saad very effective. That's one of the reasons he's there. Is to
He
distract
definitely
the ref.
distracts that ref. Yep, you're right, Terry.
And Muhammad Jihad Saad showing that he will definitely be a force to be contended with. Watch out, Saad calling for a post again.
The ring shook again.
That's the third time Bracero's been thrown shoulder first into that post.
That shoulder's got to be hurting.
El Bracero, without a doubt, one of the most popular guys ever to appear in the WWA. A Wildman arguing with some of the fans at ringside. And that's... Referee puts the count as the blood streams down the face of El Bracero, the Supermex. Bracero, pretty groggy, not too steady on his feet. It's going to be difficult for him to climb those ropes, much less stand. And
how can he see, Terry? There's so much blood in his eyes. How can he see?
Good point. Bracero hauls off, though.
He's coming back.
This is part of the endurance and the stamina, and we're seeing it now from the Supermex as he whips the Wildman.
Oh, unbelievable. He's going to town now, Terry.
And Bracero now.
He's on the rope.
He's coming down the top, but here comes Muhammad. He grabs the foot of El Bracero.
Where did he come from,
He
Terry?
tripped him.
He came out of the blue.
Prince Mama Muhammad called from the back by Muhammad Jihad Saad. Evidently,
Terry, this crowd is
now
uncontrollable.
watch out. Here comes the Polynesian Wildman. He is on the top rope, superfly, and he's down on top of Bracero, the 2 count, and it's 3.
Oh,
Miscarriage of justice here.
no question about it. Yes, and here we go. What's happening here? Saad has been kicked out of the ring. Polynesian Wildman's getting it. El Bracero has gone berserk. He's not ready to quit yet. He's taken on 3 men. He's bleeding, but he's still fighting.
Well, Sam, we've got quite a situation here. Triple teaming. Triple teaming El Bracero. We need some more help. We need some
Where's it coming from?
here.
Uh-oh, here comes Chris Carter.
And
Calypso Jim.
Now things are a little more even here.
Things are even up now, Terry. I think.
And the Wildman through the middle rope. And there goes the Wildman after him. And we have got it all breaking loose here now. 4 or 5 of them going at it.
Look at Chris Carter go crazy. He's saving his friend.
Calypso Jim on the Polynesian Wildman. Mama Muhammad and Chris Carter going at it. Bracero is in on it. I don't know where Saad disappeared to. Of course, he's injured. He'd best not get too involved. And they're going to fight all the way back to the dressing room. Bracero holding on to Prince Mama Muhammad as Carter fights away at him. Bracero wants the Prince. He caused him to lose the match. Bracero, here comes the chair.
Oh!
Carter clobbers Prince Mama Muhammad. A couple of good ones with that chair.
Terry, this crowd is going crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 12 minutes, 26 seconds with the Superfly, the winner, the Polynesian Wildman.
Whoa, what excitement that was. Boy, that typifies the excitement the fans are in for when they come to a Bruiser Bedlam event.